story all about how.
And it was at Bloodcross's house, and we walked through torrential downpour. To go to this, I think it was a bowling lane bar. And we were like the only two people there, except for like families and their kids. And I was like, Jeff, we gotta leave. I'm not in the right mindset. It's like 9 o'clock at night.
What town was that in?
Oh, it was in Ludlow, Mass. It was where he lived.
Oh,
this was like 2013. This is 12
was that
years
like
ago.
Eastern Mass?
Yeah.
Brutal.
Yeah, it was about 12 years ago.
That's brutal.
And
that's so brutal.
It was when I was a young man.
When you were a young warthog?
Yeah, I was a young warthog.
Yo, that is why, like, he could not have played that more wrong. Owen could not have played.
He played the first game pretty well.
Well, that's what happens, see, especially when you're MK, because Rob gets out of Tornado from the last hit. I don't know how he does it, but he doesn't really pop out. He just kind of phases out. Okay. I never really understood that. But he kind of does.
He phases out of Tornado or something?
Because he's kind of floaty. So, like, it's really hard to keep him in to get that last hit. And the last hit is the only one with knockback, so, like, that's the one you need the most.
So we're doing Olimar versus Meta Knight.
Yeah.
I guess that's on today's schedule.
I remembered what you said about Olimar versus Snake, and it is pretty effective.
Yeah, it is.
You just try to catch him when he's throwing the Pikmin, and then you grab.
It's a tough matchup, too.
Yeah, well, he didn't really play it well.
Yeah, well, Lux isn't really an Olimar main.
No, no.
We're throwing him out here right now.
I mean, it showed. It showed. But Gunner's not really a Meta Knight main, so.
Yeah, so.
I mean, he lost to DDD. We've seen some abysmal Meta Knight losses this tournament.
Yeah, it's not good. And some
don't let him fool you, though. Don't get it twisted.
Yeah, he's still the best character by far.
Yeah, just because the players are bad doesn't mean that the character is acceptable.
They have loose issues.
Yeah.
He's already dead.
Yeah.
So
it's like
a mile away.
Just because you can't do it doesn't mean it's
Central
impossible.
Bank. The Fed sponsored this. The Fed sponsored this. Thank you, Jerome.
Which balance sheet is this one on?
Oh, this is on all. This is on the big one.
No, this one's off. This one's on the one we're not allowed to see.
Oh, this is off balance sheet.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, they can't know we've been financing this indirectly.
Yeah, this is the balance sheet you're not allowed to see.
Yeah, it's good.
The Brawl local.
The Brawl local.
Actually, technically, it's a Brawl national.
Technically, yeah. We're going up the chain here.
I mean, there's a lot of good people. Well, I thought there were a lot of good people, but there's about 2 fewer good people than I thought. Then the panel told me. The panel was a little incorrect.
The panel tries. The panel does its thing.
The panel is human. It's comprised of human components, which have their biases. Which have become fairly evident.
Well, I think Gunner may have figured out how to do something, but he's been
oh, that almost killed.
Yeah,
if that was the strong hit.
It was with the Monique.
Yeah. Monique is fat, but she was falling when that was happening. That's not as strong.
He shouldn't be able
this should be a kill. And, yep.
Oh, thank God.
He didn't even try to whistle.
Oh, my God.
He didn't even whistle.
Well, no, he's...
No, he should have whistled to get his Pikmin back in order.
That's a good way to tie it up.
Yeah. You know what Lux doesn't do as Olimar?
What?
He doesn't whistle.
He does.
I noticed that. I was like,
whistle?
This guy's not whistling.
No, he doesn't like. I don't really see him playing.
Like maybe you heard me and now he'll start whistling, but.
Well, good. He's got to get better.
I mean,
you got to practice.
I don't know what it is. I think his mindset just doesn't go to pressing down and B because, like, he doesn't really reflect very much with Falco either.
Not at all.
I think it's because like Icy's. Well, Icy's down B, but only in neutral. Meta Knight doesn't down B. I think that's his problem.
Yeah, well, Lux is looking to take this game because, good Lord.
Oh yeah, he shielded the
no shuttle loop.
Yeah, he should have gone Pikachu. Like, I know Gunner is like, oh, Olimar beats Pikachu so bad, but it's like, dude, you should. It's Lux's Olimar.
It's he's beaten Denty. He's beaten then. What?
Did he beat Denty with Meta Knight?
Yeah, no, he beat him with Pikachu.
Yeah, so what's he doing?
He lost the Pheno.
He's going Meta Knight again.
God, I guess he's trying to learn how to do this. But
I mean, it's not hard.
yeah, all right.
It's not difficult.
Not at all.
The same thing happened to my hand where it was cramping up against Denti. Other than that, it's not hard. You literally just you just tornado over his Pikmin grab, and then that's it.
That's fair.
Yeah, but Gunner struggles with grabs. Like same thing with DDD. You just fucking pressure his shield a bit, and then you tornado,
That's
and
fair.
there's like nothing he can do. Oh, well, you don't do that.
Been having a lot of that going on today.
Yeah, I mean, you should still win this.
That's tough. We're playing. We played 3. This is like the 3rd bracket for these people.
Yeah.
I know it's not a big tournament, but we've been playing for 6 hours.
Come on,
straight.
though. It's Olimar. Like,
A lot of games to play. I didn't mind the setup or the style of how this tournament is like functioned.
Yeah.
It's a little different than the other ones. It's been interesting.
I didn't hate that rule set.
I didn't hate the rule set
it.
either.
But I can't stress this enough. Like, just because, like, no offense, Lux, but just because you can't do the Icy's chain grab on the tilting platforms doesn't mean it's impossible.
Well, yeah, I mean,
like,
it's also...
I've seen Vinny do it. Like, I know Icy's win on all of those stages they made legal. I know Icy's still win there.
I don't
like, they still win on PS2.
I disagree. I disagree wholeheartedly with that argument.
No, Icy's still win on PS2.
No, because you only see it through the lens of a Meta Knight player. So you need to stop that.
Meta Knight still wins on PS2.
Well, he should. Yeah, Meta Knight still wins on all
Yeah,
stages.
so, yeah, at the very least, you got to give me that.
Yeah, no, Meta Knight is a problem. Being able to counterpick the player helps a little bit in that regard, because then the player can't just go, okay, you're only locked to these stages. Gunner bringing it back up.
Icy's just break the fundamentals of the game, in my opinion. In my experienced opinion. Very experienced. All right, I mean, it is Meta Knight. Yeah, I mean, she should be winning. This matchup, I think, is +2.
Meta Knight?
Yeah. Maybe even worse.
It's probably. I don't think it's worse.
I'd say +2 is a fair assessment.
I would see a lot of Olimars might argue it's closer, but I could see
a lot of Olimars would be wrong, because a lot of Meta Knights just don't know how to play it.
Yeah,
it's really bad for Olimar.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like it's fun.
Yeah, it is not good for Olimar. Like, you're like...
It was that one time M2K lost. We've all remembered that only.
Meta Knights don't lose to Olimars if they're good. Like, they just don't. You pressure, like, that could have been a dare right there, and he just didn't do it.
Oh, this might be a game Gunner can take back.
See, but
that was a wrong shuttle loop side.
Yeah, well, he knows Lux doesn't whistle, so.
Yeah, I know, right?
Like, that's not the kind of punish you can get. They don't grab an Olimar enough. That's the thing. Olimar, you grab him a lot with Meta Knight, just like you do with Snake.
Gunner dropping to his big weakness character, the Olimar.
Could have gone Pikachu, probably could have won.
Lux knowing that the Olimar